People say, it's terrible. People are so materialistic and shallow. They value things over connections and life experiences. They think that buying things can make them happy, but it can't. Parents rather buy their kids toys than take them on holidays that will create a lasting memory. See, the problem with this statement is materialism gets a bad press. There seems to be an assumption that people who prioritize material items are inherently selfish. The stereotype is that materialistic people prioritize money, possessions, and status. Society has us believe that people are materialistic because they want to show off their wealth. They want to portray a certain image. They want to keep up with the Joneses, to show high status to others. I hear, and I'm sure you hear this quite often, is some people saying this. It's terrible. People are so materialistic and shallow. They value things over connections and life experiences. They think that buying things can make them happy, but it can't. Parents rather buy their kids toys than take them on holidays that will create a lasting memory. See, the problem with this statement is people are of the objective that money can't buy happiness, which is completely true. Money can't buy happiness, but money spent wisely, it can contribute immensely to a happy and better life. Now, on a side tangent, I hate it when people say, money doesn't buy you happiness, and then they add, I'd rather be poor and happy. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you talking about happiness? Nobody is talking about happiness. We are talking about the amount of money we have. So stop hating on people that have money, because we all know deep down you really want more money. You can lie to everyone, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to your soul. And another thing while I'm at it, when people say, money is the root cause of all evil, what are you talking about? Money is a piece of paper, it's some digits on a screen. People are evil and people are good, and money is just a tool that is used. Just how a car can be used as a tool to move you from A to B, it can be used for enjoyment and relaxation. It can also be used for evil by evil people, such as it can be used to hit and run, to plow into people and hurt people. The tools are not evil, and the tools do not create people that are evil. Society is what creates people that are good and evil. Anyway, that's my rant over. Back to the video. The statement, parents would rather buy their kids toys than take them on holiday that will create a lasting memory, seems like a good advice. But the problem here is for most kids, and for me as a kid, I would rather have a toy such as a video console like a PlayStation or Xbox with my favorite games and play that every day for my childhood than go on a holiday, which would be nice, but the memory and feelings would fade over time. As an adult now, it's different. I would enjoy a holiday more than playing video games because it doesn't have the same spark as it used to. But as a kid, I would choose video games all day, every day. See, many people see materialism as a tendency to consider material possessions and physical comfort as more important than spiritual values. People consider that being materialistic is somehow morally inferior. This definition is to separate materialism from spirituality, which cannot be done. What is spirit? Spirit is energy, ideas, creativity, solutions, and service. What is material? Material is anything in a physical form. So it takes spirit, someone's energy, their ideas, their creativity to create material, something that has a physical form, a substance, something we can touch, taste, see, hear, and smell. All material forms have come from a spiritual idea. Spirit without material is motionless, and material without spirit is expressionless. Therefore, all material items such as cars, houses, jewelry, perfumes, shoes, clothes, burgers and chips, and everything else, every material item is a physical expression of someone's spirit. Some are things of beauty, others are things of utility. But the creation is the same. It took someone's spirit to create material. When you buy material items, you are funding and fueling the spiritual expression. People's livelihoods are being funded by the purchase of the products and services. So in that regard, it is an act of giving to exchange money for material items. Your spirit went into your work, which you created, served and solved through, and retained some profits in fair exchange. That profit was then shared with someone else whose spirit went into their work, and the cycle repeats. Money is only valuable when it's in flow. It's only valuable when you are using it. It has to be in circulation. If you are not using money for its intended purposes, then it's just a piece of paper. Now, having said that, don't go out and waste money on pointless things you don't need. And instead of having that money sitting in your house or bank and collecting dust, use it by investing it. So then your money is working for you. By investing it, you are allowing for someone else to turn their spirit into material that will help other people, and then those people will help others, and you will receive a compensation for your money in the form of a return on your investment. Let's be honest, do you or do you know anyone that wants a rustier car, a small dingy broken house where water leaks through the roof, to live in a crap neighborhood, only afford to eat at chicken shops? Even the biggest hater of materialism has to admit that they would not want that. Most people don't want that. Imagine, if we all dropped the facade of what other people think of us, and we had absolutely no fear of being judged, could we all be honest enough to say, I want the nicest thing that money can buy? This could be to increase your quality of life or your experiences, or the quality of life and education and experiences of your children, family, and friends. Materialism is a natural part of being human. Materialism allows us to advance as a species, which creates a better life for us and for our kids or future kids. It means that the next generation will have and live better lives than we did. The luxuries that we are experiencing now, having the internet, watching this video on YouTube on an electronic device, most likely your smartphone or laptop, living in a house with toilets and showers and clean water. These are all materialistic things that the generation before us created for themselves and their kids to have. This created a better life for us, and we will create things to further improve our and our kids' lives, and then they will do the same. This is how we as humans went from living in caves and walking everywhere to living in houses and driving everywhere, and in the future we might be living in massive skyscrapers and flying everywhere in our flying cars. Now the funny thing is, right, people who claim others are materialistic likely are too, just in a different form to the materialism they are judging others on. Those people that say they value experience over materials, as somehow that is better, will spend £500 a night on a 5-star hotel and claim it as an experience and not materialistic. They will spend ridiculous amounts of money on spas and retreats and class it off as an experience and not materialistic. In the end, it's still trading your money for something that can give you enjoyment or solutions. That's it, nothing more and nothing less. So, if it makes you happy to spend your hard-earned money on experiences or on material goods, and it brings you happiness and enjoyment, then go for it. Ignore what the haters say. They are likely judging you on their own standards and failings. They would never turn down nicer things if it was offered to them. Just don't overdo it. As in life, you need a balance. Spend money on the things you like and want only if you can afford it. Don't get yourself into debt to attain these items. I stress, only buy items if you can afford it and you are not living beyond your means, and it doesn't become your lifestyle. It doesn't become the thing that defines you, because shopping and wanting new things can become addictive. You may find yourself competing with your neighbors in a keeping up with the Joneses way. Never do that. Be materialistic for keeping yourself, your family, and your wants happy. Don't let it become your addiction and something that defines you for who you are, giving you the highs, the ego, and the feeling of invincibility by having material possessions. Don't let materialism rule your life. That should go without saying. But don't sell out your material dreams because of haters and hipsters that tell you being materialistic is selfish and shallow. Be you and do you unapologetically. You work hard, so enjoy the fruits of your labor as you want. And even better, you can work hard, invest your work money, and then let your investments fund your materialistic items. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got a different aspect of materialism. Comment down below what you made of the video. Do you think being materialistic is good or bad? Like the video, share it, and subscribe. I got some fire content coming your way. Until then, peace.